Megginson with Bayou City Home Inspections. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a DIY project. My hot water heater in my house yesterday just stopped working. And normally the light, the little indicator light on the control board here, on the controller, would be flashing saying it's working, but it's not, and the water got cold. So what I ended up doing is getting a replacement part. What do you call this? A thermocoupler, igniter, all together. I'm going to just go ahead and show you how to install it. I have a Whirlpool hot water heater, but just found out earlier that Whirlpool and I think A.O. Smith were roughly the same type of hot water heater. So I couldn't find a Whirlpool igniter thermocoupler, but the A.O. Smith brand actually works. So what I would do to save time, because I spent a lot of time today trying to get this thing going, is to first of all look up the model number and find out what parts are compatible. That will save you a lot of time compared to going to Home Depot or Lowe's and asking do they have this. Most of the time they don't. You have to normally go to a plumbing supply shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and just replace, this is the new one here. I've already taken out the old one that's outside somewhere, but this is the new one. It basically matches up pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and get started. Shouldn't take that long. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it in the housing. And let's go ahead and start screwing it in. One of them is for your pilot light, other one is for your burner. That's my burner and my pilot light. Make sure you don't tighten it too tight.
Maybe about a quarter turn after you get it tight.
So we got it snug. We'll go ahead and hook up our thermocoupler. And I had to splice these wires, so I will tape these together. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and just put them together. I might even solder them. Probably best to solder these. If you have some heat shrink, that will work a lot better than tape. Okay, but I have everything now connected. Everything is now connected. Okay, so now we got it all connected, and like I said, I will tape my thermocouple wire here. I'll probably end up just soldering it, but I didn't want to let you guys see me solder it. Okay, go ahead and turn the gas on. Okay, this one is red. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. And here's how we'll know if the magic is still lighting. And when I turn it, let's see if you hear that roar. You hear that? We're good to go, folks. So it is now working again. I'll go ahead and solder this wire. It's probably gonna take about 30 minutes to go ahead and warm up the hot water heater. Oh, and one last tip, and probably the reason why mine went out is that I have my water turned up all the way. I like this bad boy to go all the way up, because I like it to be real hot. So when you run your hot water heater all the way to the max, don't expect it to last as long. But it's no problem for me. I just replace another one when it goes out. And the other thing too, some people want to go out and want to replace these. Well, mine is not leaking. And that's one of the other things too. Mine is not leaking. So if your water heater is not leaking, then you can probably just change your igniter and your thermocoupler, and you'll be fine. So, but it is leaking. You're gonna need another hot water heater. Man, what kind of tips can I give you in reference to this? Tip number one: do this in the wintertime, because it's hot in Texas in the attic. Another thing is to make sure that you have the right model number. I spent most of the day guessing when I should just basically make sure I have the right model number and making sure the parts are available, because I spent most of the time today looking for parts or what have you. But anyway, this is a DIY project. If you don't want to pay maybe $1,000 to a plumber, you kind of mechanically inclined, this is what I would encourage you to do. It's not that hard. It just takes a lot of time, and believe me, it's hot.